up, guys? It's Mitch with SC Weather. Hope y'all having a great Wednesday. Got y'all another update on the weather, on what I think may be another shot at some fall air very soon. Before we get deep in this video, I know I ask this every time, but please subscribe if you haven't. Awesome way to support me. We're in a slow period of weather right now here in South Carolina, here in the Southeast. So when it's slow, it's hard to get growth, and I'm on a mission to really hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of December. So help me out here. It's much appreciated. Leave a like, leave a comment. I love communicating with you guys and talking weather really with anybody. And I hope these videos are knowledgeable and help you in some kind of way. So let's get going. Today, it's not too bad. A lot of cloud cover here in the Southeast and here in South Carolina, the Carolinas. It's keeping the temperatures down. One thing you will notice is the humidity is cranked up. Dew points are in the 70s. It's still warm, even though it's cloudy, damp, and rainy. So I think it'll be kind of like this most of the week. The lows tonight, don't expect them to get very low. Probably the low 70s. I don't think we'll see any 60s overnight for anybody, except for the higher terrain and things like that. So as we get into, let's say, tomorrow, highs probably a little bit warmer, probably more into the upper 80s, pushing 90. Very humid conditions, and it's just going to kind of be like this for most of the week. Low temperatures are going to be very warm for your Friday morning. It's not going to be comfortable. It's going to kind of be like last week before we had that fall air. But I still think we're going to see numerous showers and storms throughout late this week into the weekend. I don't think any day is not going to be a washout, and even in late summer, you're still going to have breaks with sun in between. But low temperatures, it's basically a rinse and repeat. You're not going to get a whole lot of difference in the weather through the next several days. But we get later into the weekend, Saturday, hot. It's like I'm basically repeating myself, but what I'm doing here is I'm getting to the good part here. Trust me. Low temperatures, very warm again for our Sunday morning. But what I'm watching here is it's almost a similar setup as this past weekend. It's a little dip in the jet stream. It's not a full-blown front, but it looks like maybe a setup, and this is the European model, possibly showing a little notch in a trough that might shift the winds northeast and really bring us a shot of dry air and some cooler temperatures, maybe cooler than this last one. This might be a little bit of a deeper shot of dry air and cool air for midway next week. So about a week from today, we may start feeling it. So here we go. Tuesday morning, we'll probably wake up still mild, low temperatures. It's still going to be warm, but I am starting to watch as, if you notice there, the mountains looked a little bit cooler. That's because some drier air, and I'm about to show it here, is beginning to mix in. So low 80s for temperatures next Tuesday possibly, but look in North Carolina, highs only in the 70s. And that's because some drier air is beginning to mix in or to move in from the northeast that may bring us some dry weather. So here's dew points. Check it out for Tuesday. And this dew points in the 60s, so you're starting to get a drop. But check out North Carolina and Tennessee. Look at them dew points in the 50s. That's that fall air that we want. That's that dry air I've talked about before. When you get dew points in the 50s, bam, it's going to feel like fall. That's what we had late Saturday into Sunday into Monday here. And look at the dew points for Wednesday morning, overnight, Tuesday into Wednesday morning. Showing in the 50s, and it's that same looking flow to it. It looks like it's funneling in from the northeast winds, really bringing in some dry air for us. And man, it really looks like, and low temperatures for Wednesday morning, and this is overnight, dropping into the 60s, the 50s for North Carolina. So European has kind of been trending to this, and we're going to watch this over the next couple days because I don't know if this is set in stone, but it's only a week out, so it's not super far out. But this really shows some deep, dry air, really entrenched into the southeast, and it almost has that cold air damming look to it, kind of like the other event did this past weekend. But here we go. We just got another chance to really get that fall air, and this doesn't happen a lot. You usually get no more than a shot or two in September of fall air, and that I'm just basing that off around the last 5 years. And you're only not that lucky, but we might get lucky, and we're going to continue to watch this. But check this out, showing high temperatures for a lot of the state in the 70s from a week from today for next Wednesday with a low humidity. That's not highs for 70s like today, with high humidity and rain. This is with low humidity, and I'm about to show that right here. Check out the dew points with highs in the 70s. The dew points are even lower near the coast in the 60s. This last time, the coast kind of got robbed, especially the southern end of the coast in Charleston, Point South, Hilton Head, things like that. They kind of stayed humid. This one might bring a little bit of dry air your way. So you coastal areas, y'all might get some too. So definitely something to watch out for, but maybe next Thursday morning. And keep in mind, 64 degrees don't seem low, but, and check it out. Look for next Thursday morning. Might get some 40s into the upstate. Now, the European showed like 64, 65 degrees before and ended up getting into the upper 50s for the same locations. So don't take that so set in stone. It can get much cooler. What I've noticed is with these early season fronts and cool downs, a lot of times the low temperatures will be forecasted to be 65, 64, and a lot of times at my location, it will get maybe 5 degrees cooler than that. So this is... The point of this video is saying that we need to watch mid to late next week. We might get to another shot at fall air, and that's pretty uncommon, you know, from what we've dealt with the last 5 or 6 years. Normally, you get a good shot of fall air, and it just gets hotter than Hades for another month, and then we get into October, and then we get consistent cool air. But we might be in for a treat and get another shot of cooler air. So y'all stay up to date. I'll keep y'all updated on this. And as usual, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a blessed night.